Alright, so it's not just a new week, but it's also a new month, and that means that we're getting a new demonic beast spell. So Akumu has returned, and for this week, week number 10, we're gonna go over exactly what you need to do to get at least 9,000 points on hell difficulty. So for this week, the missions are as followed. Clear using skills 25 times or less. Clear after dealing 300,000 damage or more in a single attack. Attack with a hero with an attribute advantage 5 times and clear without anyone dying. So the missions are actually very easy. Sometimes the missions on this boss battle in particular are very annoying, but for this week they're quite easy. So we're just gonna go with the Archangels team for our first team, and then the second team, you can just check the timestamps, but it's basically gonna be this team. So yeah, let's just go over this team first. I'm just gonna auto set the thingies to HP. You saw their gear, you can just go back and pause it. We're of course eating HP food. And for this particular team, I'm just going to go ahead and hit auto and just see how that goes. If you just play the team normally with the tactic that I'm gonna go over with the next team, so just check the timestamps. So we're just gonna hit auto there and just let it play out. But basically, if you play it like normally, you'll get like 12.5k score. That's what I got on my very first run with this team. I only did one run with it, then I checked like what the best team was, and it of course wasn't this team. It was the Derriere team, but this team isn't bad, honestly. Like, you can just auto it. Even if you don't complete most of the missions, you should still probably get like 9,000 points. Like, we can just hope that it completes, what's it called, after using 25 skills or less, and after dealing 300,000 damage or more in a single attack. This one, like, if the bot actually ults, this one could be easy. Attack with the hero with an attribute advantage or disadvantage 5 times. That one should be doable. Here though is like attacking with an attribute advantage, but that's very good because we do sort of need to bring the shield down as quickly as possible, and then yeah, that's an attribute disadvantage. So depending on what sort of attacks you use, there are also like different ways like you can get some points by using recovery skills. Of course we can't do that one. Using attack skills with charge of course will give us points. So if Luda Margaret is able to use her charge card there, it's gonna give us some points. Now though, like, does it still count as charge? Yeah, it does. So 15 points there. Like every point counts, of course. Also, like anytime you apply debuffs, like here, this is gonna apply a debuff. Right? No? Alright, maybe he's immune in this phase. Right. Because anytime you have like Tarmiel buff up and the boss attacks you, he is going to apply a debuff to himself. He's not doing it here though, but because he's invincible. I guess that's why. Like, he's just immune to everything. Damage, attacks, everything. But stuff like that gives you points. Applying Infect specifically, which doesn't apply for this team. Like dealing X number of damage. Of course, you're gonna wanna do 250k or more. But Soriel is gonna ult there. He doesn't buff up. He just buffs up with Tarmiel and then ults. But that completed that mission at least, and now we'll see. Maybe you won't be able to complete, like, use 25 skills or less. Like, that totally depends on what sort of attacks we do. But actually getting 2 ults for this phase isn't bad. Or you're just straight up ulting the boss. Nah, man. Should someone tell the boss, tell the NPC that the boss is immune? But that's not really what you're supposed to do. Like, when you enter this phase, you should just AoE it to kill the hands and then ult the boss with like your strongest attack just to kill it in one turn. Because if you don't ult him, he is going to, like, every single attack he does to you, like, removes your ult gauge orb. So that is, or that can be very annoying. With the next team, because we do have King and we can, like, oh, is he gonna get a gold buff here? That could be nice for points, actually. But if you have King and with, like, the Kizuna and buffs like that, you will have a strong enough shield to where, like, the boss won't be able to break the shield, and then of course he won't be able to no, he's just straight up not gonna use the blue buff or gold, yeah, gold buff. That's very nice. Like, he uses the Tarmiel buff, but he doesn't use the other buff. But let's see, 9k points at least, 10k. Alright, that's very good for, like, AFKing this. And really, just to get, like, all the points or, like, other rewards, like, you can get from the individual rewards on the hell difficulty. That's all you really need, right? You can just hit it on auto and then go do whatever for, like, however long this has been. Like 5 minutes or something. yeah. But now we're gonna go over the next team. So the next team that we're gonna use here is this team right here. I'm just gonna swap food because to get more points, like you do wanna crit with Derriere. Now of course she can crit the boss on her own, but like running the thing perfectly 10 times just for her to crit once is kind of annoying. Then I think also like the best food might not be HP food, it might be attack food in that case as well. But I'm just gonna run crit food just so that the chance of her actually critting increases, because she's an old unit, just like old unit stats of course. Her crit chance is abysmal. Like maybe I should just run crit chance rolls on her. She still crits quite often with crit chance food, so that's totally fine. Let's just see if everyone has their gear on. They do, yeah. So, wait, did she have... Yeah, HP defense. I thought it was defense on all the pieces. Still running HP, like setting this to HP, and this team right here. Of course, like from Gopher, you're of course gonna get like the basic stat increase. King with his Holy Relic is of course gonna increase the damage we deal if we have a shield up. Kizuna is kind of nice, like if you don't have her, you could probably run some other buffer, like maybe Luda Margaret or like Red Parmiel or something like that. Could also work for this particular team because that's gonna work with Gopher's passive. No, come on. Okay. I set myself up for that. Alright, so we're back here again, and I did remove the auto thing. But basically, Kizuna, like if you don't have her, you can replace her with Red Parmiel or Luda Margaret, because either of those two cards, if you can get like their buff cards to gold, that's gonna be nice. Tarmiel is gonna give you the attack stat increase. Luda Margaret is gonna give you like the basic stat as well as the damage increase. Kizuna herself though, she can give you damage increase with her ultimate. That's really nice. She's gonna give you basic stats and she's gonna give you attack related stats. So that's why we're bringing Kizuna. But if you don't have her, like I know not everyone played when the Shield Hero collab was out. She was given out for free, but if you didn't play at that time, then of course you can use her. Or if you don't have her built out, just build her out. But if you don't have the mats for whatever reason, just use any of the other two archangels like the Luda Margaret or the Tarmiel. But basically for phase 1, anytime he attacks you, he's gonna remove your buffs, so that's really annoying. This is the only like regular attack he does. Then he does this one every 3 turns, and then every 4 turns he heals himself. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna start attacking like this. Hopefully we can get another pumpkin bomb. That's gonna be really nice. And we're just gonna move one card with Derriere. Now the ultimates that we wanna get, we don't really need them for when we actually transition into the next phase, and it's kind of better if we don't get them. But we do need to have King's ult, we do need to have Derriere's ult of course, because that's the one we're gonna finish with. And then we do need to kind of get Kizuna's ult. Like that's a good thing to actually have, but it's not particularly needed. So here we're gonna pumpkin bomb. That's very nice. That means that we can take this phase or thing to phase 4 before we actually push the phase. I think that's what we're gonna do here. I'm just gonna pumpkin bomb, then we kill it or attack it like that. That's gonna kill this hand right here. It's not gonna kill this one because the defense it gets from like with the damage reduction it gets is very crazy. So the boss of course is still gonna attack us. I will just rank her up as well. That's using another 3 cards, so we're at 6 cards used total. I'm not really gonna keep track because I don't think that's really needed for this particular phase or fight. It's not like some of the others where you do need to like waste more than like 6 turns or whatever. Alright, that's nice. We got another king card. That's perfect. Now we can kill it in next turn if we want to, or we can just attack with king once and just have that be that. I'm just actually gonna buff her up as well, and we're gonna see here. So I'm gonna buff her up. He is gonna... Oh, he's actually gonna ult. Wait, did he cleanse his own debuff from Gopher? Alright, well, I guess we're killing it in this turn then. So I'm gonna attack with Kizuna. I don't know if I should buff up yet or not. Actually, I'll swipe with Derriere once, then I'll attack with Kizuna, then I'm gonna have to attack with him here as well. I'm just gonna rank up Derriere in that case and do that. That is a little bit unfortunate perhaps, but we are gonna kill the boss there, so it's not the end of the... Like, it's not the worst thing for, like, not having it be 4 turns instead of 3 turns. 3 turns should still be fine. We did get King's ultimate. That is a little bit unfortunate that we actually have to use it right now. But the boss isn't really gonna be able to, like, kill us here anyway. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Unfortunately, we can't get Kizuna's ult. I think, like, we might be able to. If I spend an extra turn on this fight, that is a little bit... Maybe that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna buff up with Kizuna. I am going to swipe into this with Derriere. Actually, I'm gonna buff up with Derriere as well. So buff, swipe, and then we ult with King to get the shield. Now, in this phase, anytime the boss attacks you, he's gonna remove your alt gauge orbs, and we don't want him to remove Derrieri's alt gauge orbs. And we also want to deal as much damage as we can to the side arms, which I think might even die here. Yep. So now we'll see. We'll try to get as many buffs with Derrieri as we can. Ah, that's good. We got a rank up that we can use on Kizuna, which is gonna give us the attack-related stats to Derrieri there. So I think that's what we're gonna do here. So we're ranking her up, Kizuna. I think I'm gonna attack with King as well. Actually, before I rank her up, I'm gonna attack with King because I don't want to deal too much damage with King. I might actually have... Yeah, I actually will. I will. Because I want to attack with him to get, both his passive as well as like... So it's going to increase the damage we deal by 25%, so that's really nice, that's what we wanted. We did rank up Kizuna, right? So we ranked up Kizuna, attack with him to get a barrier. Then we should use the Derrieri card to give ourselves another one like of the attack buffs. And then we should just ult with her. Now, of course, like getting the boss down to like 10 or 20% before you ult with her is going to give you more points. We almost did that there. That's very nice. Alright, that's a lot of buffs. And she crits 6.2. That's not bad. I think I got 7 point something when I got the 15.3 million or 15.3 thousand score. But 15.1, that's not bad. And I'm just gonna scroll like this so you can see. 15.1k is most definitely top 100 still. Or it should be, because I got the 15.3k last night and it was like top 36. Top 47 still, 15.2k, almost 3. Alright, I was lying to you. But yeah, these are some very crazy scores. Like, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing to get 18k score. Like, their Derrieri must be cracked. Like, absolute... I don't know, did they like hack Netmarble and get her Holy Relic or something? Because that's crazy. But yeah, that's the guide. So, 2 teams. Hopefully it wasn't too ranty or whatever. Hopefully you found this guide useful. I hope it helped you out to at least get you a 9k score by just AFKing or... get a lot of score if you're like trying to try hard it for whatever reason. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and yeah, I guess I'll catch you next one. Bye.